Today I got something that I've never looked at before. I've never looked at anything in this particular category. Now on the surface, it looks like I'm about to unbox some kind of briefcase. That's kind of what it is, at least in terms of form factor. But inside is quite a bit of tech. This is a product from a company called Renogy. It's the Phoenix generator. This is a suitcase full of power. And the reason it's a generator is because when it flips open, it's actually two fully functional solar panels that can bring power in and then store it on the internal battery. You can see up here, built-in monocrystalline solar panels, 20 watts, expandable up to 120 watts. Now you see a guy over here, he's got a backpack, he's out in the wilderness, he's enjoying himself, but he still needs power. All right, I don't know, maybe he's got to juice up his various devices. Maybe he's got a drone he likes to fly around because he's in the mountains and he's getting shots. Who knows what the scenario is, but this thing here is a ton of juice on the road. Myself, I'd probably be more inclined to keep it in the truck, keep it as a backup battery that I could charge from the sun. Maybe you're one of these zombie apocalypse type dudes or a survival prepper type guy. Either way, giant battery in a form factor that I haven't seen before, which is essentially this fold out briefcase style. We got a few more specs. It's got a multi-mode LED light built in, a DC charge port, AC charge port. So if you do want to charge up the internal battery without the sun off of a wall outlet, you can. I think a lot of people will do that. Got USB ports, 4 of them, 12 volt DC output ports. That's a full size AC out. So that means now you're charging equipment that plugs into the wall. This is really amazing to look at these specs over here. It can charge an iPad 8 times, a drone 3 times, a laptop 5 times, and a GoPro 47 times. Let's crack this baby open and see what it looks like. Accessory box, I assume. You weren't expecting that. You thought, oh, it's a low key, it's a safe video, and then boom, you guys stay on guard. All right, so here's the unit. Whoo, that thing seems tough. Taking a closer peek at this, you know you're not dealing with the regular briefcase. That's where all your connectivity lives. As I said before, full-size AC port, cigarette lighter, a couple of USBs, actually 4 USBs, and that door has a gasket on it. So I'm assuming you're gonna have some water resistance there. Now on the other side, let's pop this baby down. Here's the AC in, the cigarette lighter in. So this is to charge the unit up if you're not using the solar panels. Over here is that big light that's included. And this is the cool part. Boom. Looks like a regular everyday briefcase until this. And then once you got that going, energy from the sun. What a beautiful concept. Renewable, off the grid. I don't know what your power consumption needs are, but hey, as a backup source, this is pretty cool. Maybe you're going to a music festival, you get this baby out there, and you become the talk of the town. You're the focal point. People come over, they charge up. That could be you. Every cord known to man that you could possibly want. A charge cable for either, that's a lightning connector right there. It's also a micro USB for Android devices and otherwise. A cigarette lighter cable. I think, like I said, for people who keep this in their truck or car, that's going to be an easy way to get juice into this unit. Oh wow, and check this one out. This looks like it's for a light bulb. It is, with a light switch. The zombies don't stand a chance. You're gonna be living in luxury. So as you can see, I have 43% battery life built in. I activate the AC out or the DC out. Look at that. That's actually a pretty bright flashlight there. Ooh, spooky. Ah, check that out. That's in SOS mode. So when the zombies are closing in, this is your mode right here. All right, now we should definitely try to charge something up. The cool thing here with this Phoenix generator is the fact that it can act as the hub for various devices. There are so many inputs and outputs here that you could charge a wide variety of stuff. Now, obviously here I've got a couple of phones, an iPad, and even a camera. This is an A7S. And what you'll see is when I go ahead and turn on these ports, let's hit a button here for both, and you'll see them come on. So now absolutely everything here is charging. Now these 2 phones and the camera are plugged into 3 of the 4 available USB ports. With the iPad, we're actually using the AC output. I could also crack this open while those were charging, just like this, and then boom, now I'm getting sunlight, charging this up, charging those up. I'm golden. It's a pretty cool little package, giant battery, and the ability to charge itself from the sun forever, as long as the sun is still up there. I think there's some certain apocalypse theories that wipe the sun out as well. In which case, well, you'll be dead anyway. So I can't help you there.